Good morning. That time of the morning where we jump into your newspaper front. Of course, there are headlines making news there. Let's look at the Sunday Times, the Sunday World, and the Sunday Tribune. First up on your screens, the Sunday Times. So the big story they're leading with the bad blood, chilling new details in fallout over 476 million rand pyramid scheme that saw a top insolvency lawyer gunned down in his Johannesburg offices on Friday. There you can see images of Global Trade Fund Tapelo Litopa on the right, and his marketer as well as partner Marius Venter. They were pictured on board a private charter jet, a mode of transport that he said they used often. Right, you can continue to monitor that story there. Of course, another big headline that they're leading with splashing out dried taps as water boards drown in excess. Tabo Mukone and Sabelo Skiti, right? Senior members of the country's troubled water boards are earning almost 50 million rand a year in board fees, with some pocketing as much as 100,000 rand per meeting, in what some has slammed as grotesque. You can delve in further as you continue to read that paper. From the Sunday Times, let's take a look at the other newspaper coming on your screen. It's the Sunday World. Why my Chala and wife wanted me dead. In a police statement, the actress says she suspects Serge the Blesser told businessmen that she believes he is behind the murder of whistleblower Babita Diakaran and his lawyer friend who reported him to SARS. You can find more on page 5 there. KZN traffic cop boss implicated in murder, more on page 9. Montana reveals why the DA snubbed the national dialogue, and another farm dweller killed in racial attack. Let's explore that more on page 9. From the Sunday World, let's take a look at your KZN-based newspaper, the Sunday Tribune, coming to the fore there. The top story that they are leading with is prep for KZN top cops testimony intensifies. Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkwanazi claimed that there was systemic corruption at the highest levels of power. Advocate Norman RNCSC was named on Friday as the evidence leader for that ad hoc committee that will be made to inquire into the serious allegations made by the KZN National Police Commissioner. Well, I've obviously moved on to the Sunday Tribune already because I did read that top story, but as it's not on your screen, let's just further look into it. Family's 4-year-old way to bury murdered son. The Ngobo family of Castle Hill, Newlands, West Durban, has endured the unthinkable. More than 4 years since the brutal murder of their son, they have chosen not to bury him until his killers are brought to justice. You can see his picture there. Mening Ngobo, grade 12 pupil at Hillgrove Secondary, was abducted, assaulted, dumped and burnt beyond recognition in an abandoned field. His family is yet to hold his funeral. And you've also got that final story, the SA wedding invite for groom and 2 brides. So you can delve in further. Those are your scene setters for the headlines on the newspaper front. Of course, we continue to monitor those developments on the channel as we continue.